afternoon. Let me turn this down a little bit. It's hot outside, y'all. It's hot. All right. We can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. How y'all want to do this? How y'all keep my wife's name out of your...
New text message.
Oh my God. Listen. You said, Bo, listen, man, I seen something that was very phenomenal. And I wanted to share that with you guys. And hopefully this encouraged. So warning. Let me give y'all this disclaimer right now. This may inspire somebody. This may motivate somebody. So I was in the grocery store or whatever case may be. And the lady, I guess she was digging through her bag or whatever case may be, and she dropped I don't know what, I guess it was $100 bill, but I know it was a pretty big bill. And there was a teenager who was walking behind her. And the lady walked off or whatever, and she dropped her money or whatever case may be. Now I'm thinking, this teenager is about to pick this money up, because I saw him look around, and I kind of like did this real quick because I wanted to see what he was going to do. And this teenager picked up the money and ran up to the lady and said, "Ma'am, you dropped something." And the lady said, "You can keep it." And she gave whatever that was, she matched it and gave it to him and said, "Young man, since you were so honest, thank you for doing the right thing." This is why I'm talking to you guys right now. There's a lot of content creators who know what right looks like. There's a lot of content creators that talk about, I keep hearing the word positivity being thrown around or whatever case may be. Let me encourage you guys and let me inspire you guys to do some stuff. If you know it's right, do it. Don't worry about the views. Don't worry about who looking. Do it. I used to tell my soldiers, it's not what you do that in front of me that's important. It's what you do when I'm not there. Do it. Don't worry about the views. Don't worry about the likes. Don't worry about the donations. If you know it's right, then do it. Inspire somebody, encourage somebody, motivate somebody, empower somebody. Do it. Because it's you. It's your character. It's who you believe that you say that you are. Do it. Stop looking, and hopefully you get this audience. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. You know, it's not about the audience if it's about help. You know, some people don't want to help you unless it's an audience. Like, okay, let me make sure. Okay, let me make sure somebody's looking before I give you a word of encouragement. Let me make sure somebody's around to give me the standing ovation or pat me on my back. And that's not what it's about. It's about help. It's about help. I hate the rattle this. I'm about to piss somebody off. I hate the rattle pages, but I said warning. This may motivate somebody. If you really want to help people, then help people. Stop talking about, well, if I'm positive, I'll get no views. The thing about it is, hey, listen, just be positive. Somebody needs you to stop being afraid. Somebody needs you to take the time and tell them about your triumph, the things that you've been through. You can inspire someone. Stop saying, I need a crowd of people to tell your story. Need a crowd of people? No. You need one person to hear your message that's going to inspire them in case they're suicidal, in case they about to walk out on their kids, in case they about to walk out on their job, in case they about to go do something foolish. Something you say may inspire someone. Stop being so afraid. Stop pussyfooting around. You know, because, well, if I say this, you know what I'm saying, I might not get that many people in the chat. It's not about the chat. It's about who you are. It's about who you are. Inspire people to do better. Inspire people to be okay with doing something positive. Positive ain't always, I'm positive, I'm being positive. No, positive is laid back and chill. Positive is talking about real topics. Positive is going out there worrying about the things that you deem important, whether it's your family, whether it's your health, whether it's your community. It's about trying to do something. You ain't got to save the world. Some of us just need to save ourselves. Salute, I see the chat. Some of us just need to save ourselves. And when I say ourselves, that means if you've been through some things, you need to heal. Go heal. It's okay. Let me be the first one to tell you, it's okay. I had to sit down after I retired at the military and say, man, what do I want to do now? I don't want to work for nobody. You know what I'm saying? I want to do my own thing. I want to travel. I want to make sure, you know, my kid okay, all this great stuff or whatever. but I had to make sure that I was ready to come to the civilian work. I'm gonna be honest with you. It was hard, and I'm gonna tell you why it was hard. Because when you're used to seeing people say that caring is okay, you're used to seeing leaders. Like I didn't have to, if I seen a bunch of soldiers doing something, I knew for a fact that if there are other non-commissioned officers, there are other leaders around, they're going to also, whatever it is I go tell these soldiers, as long as it's somewhat respectful, they're going to back me up. I'm gonna be honest with you. On here, it's not a lot of veterans gonna back you up. It's not a lot of veterans gonna back you up. I don't know what happened from their transition from the military to online, but whatever it is that they lost, I hope they regain it. I hope they regain it. I really hope that the focus, I really hope that the temperament, I really hope that the pride of wearing a uniform and doing something, whether you volunteer, got voluntold, whatever it is that made you join the military, I just hope that we get those leaders back and people can see consistency. Stop afraid to tell people, bro, we can do better and we can build. We can do better and we can build. We can move forward. We can do the right thing. And I think that's some of the things I had to get used to, because I'm not accustomed to seeing so much wrong things. I'm like, I know somebody's smart enough to, do something about that. But no. It's like seeing, a tree about to fall, but don't nobody want to say nothing because, hey, I don't want to be the first one to say anything. I don't want to be the first one to do anything. Bro, we got to stop being afraid. You know what I'm saying? You need to lead the world in good things. I'm just saying, like, we got to stop being afraid, because I'm like, what example are we really setting for the children of the upcoming generation? Like, what examples do we actually set? I listened to somebody say, man, I would do that tough love, but people gonna leave my chat. So you would do what's right. You would care. How many people out there really going through some shit? Let me talk to y'all. Church lady, D-Truth, I see you. Simset So, I see you. I appreciate y'all being here. Hey, look, listen. Some people may catch the replay. It's okay. It's all right. Listen. How many people out there really going through some shit? Really going through some shit. And how many times have you been really going through some shit and it took some type of inspiration that you didn't even think it was going to come from there? Right? You sometimes something inspired you and you didn't think it was going to come from there. Whether it was church, whether it was commercial, whether it was a movie, whether it was a friend, whether it was a child, whether it was a spouse, it was something that inspired you to keep going, something that inspired you to take the next step. See, the thing about healing, the thing about moving forward, a lot of people want people to heal for them. You ever had those friends that's with you or whatever, and they know that you went through some type of trial and tribulation? Girl, yeah, woo, shoot, we gonna make it. Don't worry. You want somebody to help coach you. Like, some people need you to walk with them every step of the way. Some people need, they just need you to run a little further ahead of them and say, okay, come on, you can do it. Some people need a push. And then some people, they just need, just a little word of encouragement. But this is what I wanted to give you, and this is my warning, okay? You got to stop being lazy. You got to do the work yourself. You got to stop being lazy and do the work yourself. Put the work in. Putting the work in. This is what I really want to tell you guys, right? Throw that positivity word out the window. We don't care about it. We don't care about it. We just talking about, do you care enough to help yourself? Do you care enough to leave a legacy that it's just not a bunch of craziness and nonsense or whatever case may be? Because what you say is important. What you do is valuable. And I think a lot of people don't understand their value. They don't understand their value. They don't understand that the things that they went through, if they were to tell their story, somebody would say, man, I appreciate your story. You inspired me, because I was about to give up. I was about to say, hey, man, I'm done with this. I'm done with this life. I'm giving up. There's a lot of people, ladies and gentlemen, that want to give up. They want to give up. They want to quit. I have an issue with that. I don't want them to quit. I don't want them to give up. I've talked to people that was suicidal. I've talked to people that was homeless. I've talked to people who just walked out there. Like, I've talked to so many different people, and I just know, I see all of these content creators, and I just know that I'm sure that they could say something that would just, I'm telling you, you never know what your video, who it's going to reach and how it's going to affect them. You never know that. So let's take the word positivity, let's ball it up, throw it out the window. All I'm saying is we got to care. Chopping Up TV, thank you very much. Salute to you. All I'm saying is care. You ain't got to care every day, but at least show that you care, because here's the thing. If we all know there's a lot of crazy shit going on in the world, why are we trying to promote crazy shit online as well? If we know it's crazy shit going on out in the world, why are we trying to promote crazy shit? At some point in time, we got to be like, man, listen, man, let's really do something different. It's not about making a bunch of announcements. I ain't got to do no videos. Just do it. Just do it, because today may be the day. Today may be the day somebody stumbles across your video and it may change their life for the better. And I'm calling all my veterans out. I don't care what branch you served in. You are a part of something. And I said this before in my other video. These creeds, I'm gonna use the Army right now, because I really don't know about everybody else's creed. So I'm gonna talk about what I definitely know about. Your soldier's creed, right? Your NCO creed, your officer's creed. The Army values. I don't know why any veteran that served for more than a year would get out of the military and speak ill on the military. If you were successful in the military, I don't know of no veteran that would sit down and attack other veterans if you were successful in the military. I think I've had more veterans attack me than regular civilians. That's a fact. Let's get back to being the leaders that we know about. Let's get back to being responsible to the level of responsibility that we know about. I'm not saying let's save the world. I'm saying that you can control what's in your space. You can control what's in your space. Everything ain't about clicks and views. Everything ain't about donations and likes. Sometimes it's about actually being real, a solid person. I ain't saying a perfect person. I'm saying a good person. If I see somebody fall down the street, I'm not gonna act like I don't see it. Well, somebody else will do it. ToughLove will do it. What happens if ToughLove ain't here no more though? Somebody else will talk about it, right? Somebody else will care to do it. We make excuses about things that should be no excuse for. It should be zero tolerance. It's not about you showcasing everybody that you help on a daily basis. I'm just saying, like, if you are a great person, an amazing person, you're a real mother, you're a real father, you're a real spouse, you're a real friend, you're a real family member, you're a real coworker, you're a real entrepreneur, why don't that how do you leave that there? How do you leave that there? If your resume is just being the best parent you could be, then that's your resume. That's something to be great for. But why, when you come online, you leave the good part away? Why is the good part not included? Every single veteran that I know that I could reach here in Texas, I got veterans all over the place. But the fact of the people that I deal with on a daily basis, on a regular basis, when I tell you that these people out here shaking and moving, they are shaking and moving, and I don't see them indulging them. They don't forget their training. And I'm not talking about weapons training. I'm not talking about martial arts. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what it is that they learn, the values that they learn. They didn't forget it. They're proud of themselves. Whether they volunteered or was voluntold, they learned something. It was about dignity. It was about honor. It was about selfless service. It was about respect. It was about integrity. And they didn't lose it coming online. They didn't lose it now saying, okay, well, let me sell my soul for view. Let me attack this person and attack that person. Like, what? Not another veteran. Not another veteran. Ladies and gentlemen, it's okay to care. It's okay to care. It's okay to want to people. It's okay to want to inspire people. Anybody that's telling you otherwise, shame on them. Shame on them. Shame on them. I would rather you sit for 30 minutes and get a solid message that's going to be an asset to your life than you sit for 3 hours and listen to a bunch of nothing. That's just me. It's like we're scared to see growth in people. We're scared to help people out. Let me tell you something, man. Some things you can't fix because people don't want you to fix it. This is a message within a message. Sometimes you can't fix things because people don't want you to fix it. You ever been in a relationship where no matter how subtle you are, no matter how cool, calm, and collective you are, it's the other person to just keep edging it on, you know what I'm saying, and pushing the narrative and pushing the... I've seen that too many times play out badly. So let me give you guys a word of advice, right? Protect yourself. Protect your energy. Protect your sanity. Protect your peace. Protect your home. Right? Protect it. Because no people with value are going to just try to agitate the situation. It's like, bro, I want this over with as fast as possible because it's a waste of time. It's a distraction with the goal that I really want to get to, the things that I really want to achieve. How many people out there trying to achieve something for real? Trying to do something for real, whether it's for yourself, your family, for your community. They're trying to achieve something for real. Somebody asked me, why did I come to social media? What am I trying to get out of this? I had to sit down, and I'm actually still processing it, but I'm gonna give you guys the real answer right now. I think that I have acquired a lot of life experience. Whether it's the streets, whether it's foster care system, whether it's the military, whether it's being a black man, whether it's being a father, just a lot of life experience, whether it's higher education, institutional knowledge, it's there. And I feel like if I can help somebody and give them warning signs or knowledge so that way they can navigate their road a little bit better, then I feel like I'm obligated to do so. I feel like it's no matter how many people like, oh, I don't listen to ToughLove. I don't listen to ToughLove. I'm not watching. You should watch me. If I can do anything, if I can say anything that's going to help better your life, better what you do as a provider, role model, or protector, leader, somebody that says, hey man, look, I'm here to do what I can. I can't save everybody, but I'm gonna help somebody. Stop being afraid to do what's right. This is to all the content creators. This is to all the influencers out there. Stop being afraid. You don't have to make this public announcement. Oh, I'm about to be positive. No, just do it. Your content is your character. Just do it. They're going to tell, oh, you're not talking about that. Okay, you're not going back and forth with that. You're not doing your content. When they come to your page and they hit your link, they watch your videos. Oh, this is giving me a different vibe here. I can actually listen to this in front of my, maybe my kids, or, I can send this somewhere. Hey, mom, check this out. Hey, dad, check this out. I can do something with this. I can do something with this message. Hey, let me send this to my girlfriend. Let me send this to my boyfriend. This is what I'm saying. Stop being afraid to be the good you, to be the knowledgeable you, to be the courageous you, to be the confident you, to be Mr. or Mrs. Integrity. Stop being afraid. Stop being afraid. Be consistent. Be consistent. It's like we hype ourselves up and we psych ourselves out at what we gonna do, what we want to do, and we never get done. We never get it done. We never get to the goal line because we keep on psyching ourselves out. Oh, after this video, I'm gonna start doing good things, y'all. After this one right here, this the last time. But we never get to it. We don't get to it. You can change people's lives with just a little encouragement. Just a little encouragement. Hell, if you can't do it, share a tough love video, goddammit. Do something. Do something to change the narrative. Do something to change the algorithm. Do something. Just don't sit back and be like, okay, when I get offline, I'm gonna go be a good person. I'm gonna go be a good mom. I'm gonna go be a good dad. I'm gonna go be a good wife, a good husband, a good citizen. I'm gonna go, and here we go. Why that don't translate online though? It has to, it should translate. Should translate. But this is what I can't allow veterans to do. Because you know what standards are, you know what parameters are, you know what right looks like. I can't allow you to act like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. What we doing? We know better. It's just like you're gonna hold police officers that are not on duty to a standard because they know better. They know better, right? You're gonna hold people to a standard that you know better. You wouldn't expect the CEO of a company to act like somebody who just got hired. They're gonna carry themselves different. They're gonna carry themselves different, and you're gonna be able to see that difference. They don't have to announce, I'm the CEO. Nah, it's something about this person, that their energy, like they used to being in charge of shit. They used to kind of being a person that can see the big picture. They don't look bewildered. They don't look scared to say something. And that's what I see a lot of content creators. It's like they're scared to say something good, but they will say something bad. Did I miss y'all? Josh, fuck, drink this. Hurry up, drink it. Drink it, hurry up, drink it. Afraid to say something good, but unafraid to say something bad. Well, if we all good people in real life, if we all are living our best life in real time, why doesn't that translate? Why doesn't your good life translate to who you are online? Ladies and gentlemen, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Start encouraging one another. I don't care if it's 4 people in your chat, 1 person in your chat, or just 0 in your chat. Do what you gotta do. Hey, today I'm gonna talk about credit. Today I'm gonna talk about relationships. Today I'm gonna talk about investing. Today I'm gonna talk about parenting, co-parenting. Today I'm gonna talk about traveling. Today I'm gonna talk about writing books and love languages. Do it. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to be disrespectful to somebody else to get people in your chat. You don't have to dox, curse out. You don't have to do none of that to get people in your chat. The thing about it is, I understand everybody wants to be up here. Everybody wants to be up here, but this is what happens. While you fighting for the top spot, other people are being consistent. While you fighting for the top spot, doing whatever it is that you got to do, other people are being consistent. There's a certain thing on YouTube where they say organically. I call it getting it out the mud. Be who you are. Let it translate who you are in your videos. Now, if that's really you, then that's just really you. I get it. But don't be afraid to help people. Don't be afraid to support each other. And I see people unafraid or afraid to help one another because like, bro, when you start doing that, you lose. You lose. You lose. If your children stumble across your page, your family members stumble across your page, what are they gonna say? What are they gonna say? Your job stumble across your page. Hey, the human resources stumble across your page. What are they going to say? Now, for those people to say, hey, I'm my own boss. Okay, cool. But I see a lot of people selling themselves short for nothing. What, $100 maybe? Maybe? Salute to the chat. But I really wanted to give you guys some words of encouragement, and I really wanted to tell y'all, man, love yourself more. Love yourself more. Encourage yourself more. Encourage others more. Even if it's not on a daily basis. But my thing about it is that we can spend 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8 hours doing nothing. Well, damn, we can spend 30 minutes doing something. That's just how I see it. And I'm going to be honest with you. If you're a veteran, you know better. You know better. You know what right looks like. You know what right looks like. But I'm telling you right now, there's a few types of veterans out there. And I'm telling you, every single veteran that I know that was successful in the military, they carry themselves a different way. They carry themselves a different way. But everybody that really was not successful or didn't get a lot of rank, right, didn't have a lot of responsibilities and duties in the military, they are the ones that's wreaking havoc online. And I just like, bro, what the fuck, man? What the hell? But we know what right looks like. We know what leadership is. We know what accountability is. We know what it is. We know what respect is. Being fair and impartial is. We know what it is. So when a veteran hear a tough love message, they should be like, okay, I get that shit. I understand what he's saying. No, we can't do this no more. We can't do this shit no more. Once you identify, hey, I'm a veteran. Okay. Okay. As soon as you say that, me personally, what you're saying is, I'm a person of standards. I'm a person of morals. I know what right looks like. It's time to do better. It's time to do better. I'm not trying to demand that you do better. I'm not saying or else that you do better, but this is a warning because this message may motivate you to want to do something better. I don't care if you try to do better. Hey, y'all get y'all mother up in this mother because we about to mother and take this mother. Okay, cool. All right, cool. All right, what we talking about today? What we talking about? Content creators, influencers. Can I tell you guys something? You guys are special because you have a voice. And you put that voice with a platform where people can gather. The question is, what's your message? What's your message? What are you gathering them for? And what are you sending them away with? A lot of people, you don't really even know them really because they're so lost in whatever it is that's going on. You don't really know them. You don't know them. You don't know that they may be a good person. They may be a phenomenal person. But they're so lost and caught up, you don't know anything. And then you're polarized when you find out, oh my God, I didn't even know you had, I didn't even know you had kids. I didn't even know you was married. I didn't even know you had. There's so many things to talk about, right? We talk about so many things. And then when it's time to get to the solutions, for some reason, we skip and we jump. We skip and we jump, you know what I'm saying? Okay, well, yeah, okay. And we throw something out there. We talk about the problem for 100 days and 100 nights and talk about the solution for 5 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, the solution needs to be implemented. The solution needs to be implemented. I can't blame it on YouTube, because YouTube only suggests what it is that you spend your time doing. But I took a little break just to kind of surf YouTube and trying to see what's out there. YouTube is a big place. YouTube is a huge place. So this whole black sector thing is blowing my mind. Like, YouTube is a big place. And I done went in some chats, and I'm telling you right now, it probably was only 6 black people in there. And it was a whole bunch of other races in there. And you know what's so crazy? Hold on, wait a minute. They wasn't worrying about exposing each other. They wasn't talking about each other's kids. They wasn't talking about each other's family members. They were passing information. They were talking, you know what I'm saying, and just having a good time. And I'm just like, man, I had to check and see, shit, am I in the right place? So I said, okay, let me try this for a couple of nights and see how this thing goes. A little back and forth here and there, but nothing outrageous, outlandish, nothing that would say, well, damn. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of us not really living the best life that we can live. And living your best life is not just in real life, it's also on social media, ladies and gentlemen. It's also on social media. It is. Now, I'm not trying to discourage anybody from going to watch anything or go do anything. I'm saying, hey, you go live your best life and do what it is that you feel like you need to do. But I'm telling you right now, are you learning anything? Are you learning anything? I said in a chat, and they were talking about the latest books that they read. And everybody was kind of giving their outtake, like, you know what I'm saying? Which I'm definitely about to get into that myself. But I thought that was so cool. And I ain't even read the damn book. I ain't even know. I was like, what? I ain't never even heard of this book. Cool, okay, cool. But I just thought it was so cool. You know what I'm saying? I said, man, this is pretty dope. And people, instead of when you say hit the link, drop the link or whatever, people was, salute Uncle Stu. People were hitting the link so that way they can give their experience about the book or whatever. Bruh, people wasn't saying you stupid, you dumb, your mama, this, that, and that, and the third. It was healthy conversation. And I learned about the damn book. I forgot the damn name of the book. But I thought it was cool. It was healthy. It was fun. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get excited. Let's get excited. I have content creators who reach out to me and be like, man, you know, how do you do this and how do you do that? Bro, ain't no mystery to what I do. Ain't no superpower. I just feel like if my content was to stumble across somebody's, you know what I'm saying, view, what is it saying? What message is it sending? Now, you know what's so crazy, especially in a black sector of YouTube or black YouTube? We spend so much time tearing one another down. And what happens is when you tear those people down, all it does, it's like a ping pong effect. You tear them down over here or her over here, and then those people then go over here to see what your response is going to be. We spent the whole day doing that shit. I'm trying to figure out when I'm actively engaged in doing something that's gonna be an asset to my life. I don't really have time for like bullshit. you ever not had, Lala, I appreciate that. Thank you for powering up. You ever had somebody talk to you and you just say, I ain't got time for that today? Ladies, y'all do that very well. I ain't got time for that bullshit. You ever talk to a female in the club? He's like, I ain't got time for that bullshit. I ain't fucking, right? It's just amazing what we got time for. Bay Area, I see you guys. Refuse to lose, I see y'all. My bad for not acknowledging the chat. I just wanted to get that out there and tell you guys, I'm not gonna be here much longer. I just wanted to tell you guys, stop being afraid to do good stuff. Stop being afraid. Stop being afraid, because here's the thing. This is what's happening. Being afraid to do good things is a domino effect. I had a gentleman, for some reason, he went into my community tab and he shared my community tab to his page, and it was like, put some memes on it and done some other crazy stuff or whatever. And I was talking about, praying for people. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you pray for people who don't even know they need help. I think everybody needs help. There's something everybody needs help with. And it's interesting to me because people will like stuff like that. They will like the most vile and negative stuff. And it's like, why are we doing this? Like, to me, I would expect in the comment section, it's like, why are you even doing this? Me personally, man, I try not to really say nobody's name. I try not to be like, real derogatory or whatever, because it's not worth it. It's not worth it. If you're happy in real life and you're doing real life good things, then you're not online promoting something totally different. I guess that's the delusions of grandeur that I see. It's like, if you are successful in real life, important in real life, then you don't need the validation online. But there's so many people who constantly seek the validation, and it's just like, man, I realize they haven't healed from whatever that trauma was. They haven't healed, and I realize people need an audience. They want an audience, and they figure, if I sell myself, but I've people that don't know you. It's a hard pill to swallow. Stop selling yourself short. That's all I'm saying. I hear you, Bay Area. Let's get excited. Something different is you changing you inspiring you. And sometimes you're gonna do it by your goddamn self. I was talking about earlier, some people just need a way to go. Some people need to be pushed in a direction. Some people need to be hollered and screamed at in a direction. And some people just need a beacon. They just need a point in direction, like, go that way. Bro, this is that type of video. Go that way. It's okay. Go down that road. If you a good person in real life, go down. If you care in real life, go down that road. It's okay. It's not, look, it might not be a lot of people down there, but listen, people are on the way. Go down that road. It's okay. It's safe. But it's dark. I don't see anybody. Sometimes you gotta go by your goddamn self. Sometimes you gotta be willing to walk down roads when it ain't popular to walk down roads. But they're gonna talk about me. They're gonna go down that goddamn road. It's okay. It's all right. You're gonna thank me later. It's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, go down that goddamn road.